Single player. Yes? Yeah. Standard. Who do I want to play? I haven't done Yoji in a little while. Then again, I haven't played this game much recently. And of course, as always, King Yoji. Let's make sure we have the sword. And what do I want to use? I really, really want to use the drill cannon. I want to do like a good drill cannon run. And Yoji's always fun. I don't think I'm going to be doing Arena tonight. Arena is kind of fun, but Arena is also kind of dumb. Ah, fuck. Well, you are not what I expected to find in here. And I do not appreciate finding you either. I do not do much damage on any front. Okay, there we go. And everything just exploded. At least we get the health. Okay. So this is god-awful. First level. Ah. Fuck, 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 fuck. That's all of my health. This is just the worst. And I'm about to die. Fuck these guys. Fuck this. Fuck you. I'm dead. Well, I don't even know. Let's just retry. Unfortunately, this game is much harder than it used to be, which is kind of rough to work with. Wow. Yeah, switching from Nuclear Throne to this game lost me like 8 people. I guess I really need to be very explicit when I'm switching games. Otherwise, people do not know that I'm actually still continuing on. Okay, why? Like, I love the new enemy types, but man, they are just a little rough on beginner players. Like, I feel like they should only show up after you've had a couple of levels to like level up and deal with them. Because currently, I cannot actually kill a jellyfish or a bat without like spending a lot of time trying to do so. So we get a little bit health from this. I'm gonna have to go over and above just to get to that box. That's okay. That's not so bad. I've actually got a level or 2 on me. Nope, I don't. Oh, and I'm actually within range of that saw blade, which I do not want to be near. Okay. Whew. Let's just stand over here. Good run. Thanks. Alright, so. Life is stressful. Nuclear Throne is stressful. This game is stressful. All games are stressful. I play a lot of stressful games. Oh. Ah! Alright. I'm beginning to think Yoji. Yoji plus drill cannon right now. Not the way to go. Which is making me kind of super salty. Alright, let's just blow up the level on this side. Alright, I'll blow the last one up at the very, very end. I cannot wait until they patch this game again. Also, if you've been wondering where Catacomb Kids is, I've kind of put it off for the time being until the game gets properly patched again. I've been kind of waiting with bated breath for Catacomb Kids to be properly, updated. So good at this. You guys try playing this game. It is mean. Like, this is one of the harder ones. This and Dungeon Souls get kind of brutal at times. Like, Nuclear Throne is just infinitely fair. It's just so mean. Just incredibly mean all the time. But it is fair. It plays by its own rules. This game's just like, RNG. Ah, yes. Have fun with it. I do not want to die. There we go. Perfect. And what do we get? I'm gonna just hope that... Ah, it broke. Well, I get 1 wind leaf, and I don't think I'm getting any more cash than this. We do have a lot of boxes on this level, though. It's possible. Let's get around and get to this one. I really wish I could actually, like, beat projectiles out of the air with this. Oh, I'm so freaking close, but nope, no dice. Well, there all that goes. Yeah, there goes that shop. Is it just me, or has the ceiling been coming down way faster than usual? I feel like usually I have a lot of time. And apparently Waffle does play this game. I play this game a fair amount. Sometimes it's just RNG. In this case, I truly did feel like the previous two were just kind of rough business. I guess I could have left, but missing that like early game EXP bonus is very hard to work with. Alright, well, whatever. He is a tough customer. And I'm about to die! Yeah. Okay, so it's not just me that the ceiling seems to be just coming down, like, left and right. Alright, that was just dumb. Oh, the wind leaf made it so fast, so, like, I'd press, you know, walk over that, and you know, walk over it and fall down, and it's just like, all right, and then just walk straight over it. That's my fault for not digging a bigger hole. Speaking of big holes, this is messy. AKA, where'd the level go? It's already gone. At least we're not being just covered in bats. They're annoying, to say the least. And, okay, this side at least seems moderately, you know, connected. Let's see. Those are good. Ah, crap. Oh, whatever. Okay, so we've got lots of damage. Lots of these guys. Lots of everything. You know what? I might as well blow that up. There's no reason to leave that side open. There's nothing left. We've got plenty of HP. We've got nothing else to blow up here. I like it that the TNT boxes and the explosive boxes and stuff like that actually do give you, like, EXP. It's kind of a nice alternative for, hey, we just destroyed the level for you. It does actually make for some kind of interesting tactics come arena mode, which is kind of neat. Okay. You leave me alone. You sort of leave me alone? I don't know. Like, oh, fuck. Fuck this. Fuck you! Alright, more wind leaves. Of course, more wind leaves. Unlimited wind leaves. Alright, so what do we got around here? Just that, and, well, that. I think I saw that coming in and I just didn't process it. I was just like, alright, well, this is the... this is a thing. Let's check the ceiling. The other problem is, this is also one of those games where checking chat is almost impossible, considering, like, what I'm doing. It's just like, yeah, well, oh, come on. Because it's just like, if I look over a chat, I'm probably going to run into something like those floor spikes, and they're just going to murder me while I'm not even paying attention. Okay, good. We seem to have kind of the base couple levels to give us the damage we need on this. I wonder if leveling up is actually a flat damage increase, and the Yoji range damage minus is actually a, oh, what's it called? It's not percentage, it's a flat decrease as well. It's entirely possible, and that's actually kind of cool in a way. Because that means we don't have to... That means, like, Yoji is actually equally powerful to everybody else. Just has a slightly different start. Which I guess makes sense, because his melee damage increase is probably no better or worse either. Yeah, because it feels like my ranged weapons, once I get past the first couple levels, have no trouble just ripping through things. Whereas my sword just always is going to do more. I don't know. It's an interesting question. Alright, well, let's just sit here just churning through your face. Okay, lots of champions. Kind of trying to, like, focus on the game, but I'm at a loss to say. I don't know why. Like, this game is such an active game. But I guess it's one of those where you're repetitively just dodging, so it's just like, keep away, keep away, keep away. Ooh, money. Money, 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 money. And it's gone. Alright, well, that was close enough. Interesting point. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm just so used to just rantisoding it. But I really don't have much... Well, I've infinite things to rantisode about. But it's one of those where I've been feeling bad about my, like, coverage for the game being non-rantisode. I don't even know. Okay. Oh. Let's see. I'm being asked for... Okay. So, in response to a question on chat, Zanzard is asking for a link to the download for Dungeon Souls 1.3. Game actually released on Steam. It's not free anymore. You can still get the free alpha demo, but that's it. Which is kind of useful. Unfortunately, I don't know, let's talk about this. So, if you ever leave a comment on, like, the YouTube side of things, and I don't respond, chances are it's because I can't. There are people who have, like, accounts that are not linked to Google+. What's this down here? Please be good. Please be something. Oh, it's health. Close enough. Chances are it's because you haven't linked your account to Google+, which actually makes it so I can't respond, which is a terrible design for Steam to have done. And, like, I've checked every single way. I even, like, go out of my way to message people, and, like, half the time it doesn't even matter. Because apparently, like, inboxes don't even work half the time if you don't have a G+ linked account. Which is kind of stupid and bullshit, and I hate it. I really don't like the fact that YouTube effectively shoved Google+ down my throat, as well as, like, every other YouTuber's. And, like, there was there were, like, a lot of people being super up in arms about it for ages. And it seems like they've effectively backtracked on it. I think it might even be optional now, but it's too late for me. But, like, with their new Google YouTube gaming app, I think that's also, it's also, come on, money, there we go. That's also going to be a rant bot. But, oh, let's get on out of here. Ooh, those are some options. And I can afford both. Yes, alright, one of each. Because that's all I need. The iframes are killer, and the hero sword is amazing. Which is exactly, okay. Now we've got a run on our hands. As opposed to just kind of this, like, gimpy little sad thing. Okay. I really hate Google+. I actually really liked the idea of Google+, mainly because I hate Facebook. I think Facebook is vapid and useless. But I hate the idea of being forced to use anything just because, you know, their one service wasn't doing well. They're like, well, how do we bring people to Google+? Let's just force them to use it. Like, that's not even remotely close to fair or sensible. And that's what they did. And, like, I do not like it. I hate the... I liked the idea of the platform. It was slick. It was new. It was interesting. It had neat features. I mean, the games were no different, but, I mean, who cares? Facebook games are effectively already a dying medium, which is hilarious. Because they were, like, the thing for ages, but mobile has effectively just wiped them out. Kind of before and after. Even had the chance to thrive, but that's fine. Because effectively, they were just glorified Flash games. And remained as such pretty much the entire time. And, like, they were never really expressed in a better way. And they were always just, like, massive time and money sinks. Which is about the only way that they could ever succeed at anything. Which is equally hilarious. Do my shooty swords? My shooty swords only do 4 damage. That's problematic. Damage-wise, but, no, I didn't really like the platform from then on. I was just like, well, I'm so burnt on Facebook, let's try it. And then nobody ever used it for anything interesting. I liked, it was Google Wave. Google Wave was cool. It was like a really nice chat client. And that was really fun to use. Because, like, it's kind of like if you had a messenger service, but it behaved kind of like how Reddit is structured. And if you've never been to Reddit, it's got, like, threaded comments and, like, you can nest a lot of things. And it's kind of cool, kind of useful for kind of cool, kind of useful for carrying on a conversation that, like, you know, I mean, all conversations will always, like, get super off track on things. And Google Wave was perfect, especially if you're doing, like, design stuff, specifically, like, coding for video games. Like, we used it once for a game jam, and holy hell, it was good. We could effectively just hand files back and forth to each other, images, you know, talk about different things. So if we had a specific mechanic, somebody would just mention it, and then we just thread off of it. It was glorious. And after about a year of nobody using it, Google's like, well, we're not supporting this anymore. You can still download the API if you want for, like, the next month or two, and then it's gone. And it's just like, oh wow, that's just worthless. That's, like, the saddest. Alright, let's just nuke him in the face. There we go. That's a good old nuking. Let's collect the money while shooting him. Yep. I have no easy way of dodging here, and I don't have a whole lot of jumps. I do have iframes, though, and I do have a fair amount of health. This is liable to change very fast. Oh, stay away from you. Okay, he's dead. Good. And we get a Jin Zephyr. Also very, very good. Well, we've made it past the first and major hurdle. Now let's see if we can dig our way up and over here. Okay, if it'll let me. There we go. Should probably actually stop shooting my gun if I'm doing this. Okay, there's a 1, there's a 2, there's a... I could probably actually just dig that one down so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, we're making bank. We've got a pretty good setup, too. Do I need it? Yeah. There we go. Because, like, on one hand, I don't need the health too much. On the other hand, holy crap. There we go. That's gonna keep us sorting things for a very long time. Let's just kind of punch our way past a lot of this stuff. Perfect. Okay. So what do we got here? Not much of anything. No other boxes? No other boxes. Cool. Well, there we go. Let's get a Toxic Flask and another one of these. Let's see if it does more damage. How much damage does it do now? About 10? That's not bad. Oh, It's a locked room, so we don't have to worry about the level destroying itself. Actually, I'm starting to like locked rooms a heck of a lot. Oh, no, this isn't just a locked room. This is one of those survival rooms. I really hope they actually fix up the survival rooms so they're more interesting for the future. Because currently, they're kind of boring. It's like, alright, survive for the next 13 seconds. Then you're good. Have fun. And it's just like, this feels weirdly cheap to me. Mostly just uninteresting. Okay. So I'm going to go with acid flasks. So I think that's a little bit more reliable damage as far as what we're doing here. Okay, would kill for a black hole box, would absolutely kill for a, ow. Would absolutely kill for a, extra jump, or several. Alright, so I've got to be very careful about this. Perfect. Alright. Making it out like a bandit. Blow up that section, and... looking good. We've actually got some damage now. Squids aren't going to be a problem. Everything is good. Okay, are we going to loop today? Hell if I know. Usually I loop and then just immediately die, which kind of sucks, but yeah, whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Ow. Everything is just itchy today. I have no idea why. Oh well. Oh, you look like friend. You look like friendship. The friendship I do not want. You are the kind of friend that hands me the shitty, what is it called? Mad Catz controller? Oh! Yep. Absolutely the person that hands out the, shitty Mad Catz controller at a play date. And it's like, well, the A button doesn't work, but you'll manage, right? I was that kid. Except for I actually used the Mad Catz controller because it was much more ergonomic. I hated the N64 controllers. They were very frustrating. TNT cannon. Yeah, let's do a TNT cannon. Let's do this. I hate this gun. But you know what? Maybe it's good. Probably not. Look at this thing. I almost never use this gun just because the splash damage. It's still a thing, right? Oh! You mean I can't hurt myself with this anymore? Oh, well, that changes everything. Okay. Yeah, this gun is suddenly good. I hated this gun so much because, like, yeah, if you hit yourself in melee with it, you would just immediately murder yourself. This was not mentioned in the patch notes, by the way. Just for those of you wondering why I never use this gun, I don't use it because it used to kill me. It doesn't do that anymore, therefore, well, why not? I actually have a reason to use it, and holy crap, this is powerful. Especially with the... Oh, no, wait, no, there it's hurting me. I guess I just wasn't close enough to it. Damn it. I was really excited for a second, but now... Oh, God, this thing sucks. The best kind of turnaround you could possibly get. Well, like... The main issue with it isn't so much that it's, like, necessarily a bad gun. It's actually really, really powerful. Problem is... Okay, time to leave. Would have liked all that money, but I was very focused on killing. Then again, that was a pretty good first level. I guess the main problem I have with it is, like, unless you can get some extra jumps, you're just going to be hitting yourself over and over and over again with it. And with how stingy this game is with just handing you health, it's like, well, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna stand beneath that and drop down. Whoops. Oh well, yeah, not the end of the world. Yeah, I like to think of myself as like one of those kids that wasn't like too selfish when I was young. I probably was just a little bit. Like my brother every once in a while points something out, and I was just like, I think that's not so much because I was like being overwhelmingly selfish, and I was just being the older sibling. I was trying to think of it. Like, I used to hog the N64. But I think that's because when my brother was younger, he was not very assertive. So it was very easy for me to just be like, alright, let's go do this. And then after a certain point, he actually got, like, much more assertive, and I'm like, well, I don't know how to handle this. So, I don't know. I guess at that point, like, our hobbies had diverged pretty heavily. So I guess it didn't really matter that much. Let's see. Ooh, look at all this. But my folks were actually always would say that my brother would end up larger than me. Fuck. Happened again. Twice in one episode. That's very annoying. Alright, let's try TNT Cannon one more time. And then I don't know what I'm going to play. Let's see. But, parents always said my brother was going to be bigger than me. And, I mean, the reality is, he is technically bigger than me. Vertically. But, boy do I have him beat in muscle mass. He is, like, the skinniest boy, compared to me. Like, I am built. He is very, like, thin and, like, runner build. And I'm a shot putter. To, like, put it into frame of reference. And, like, I guess he's shown up a couple of times on stream. Technically, has yet to show up visually on YouTube, but then again, neither have I. Yeah, I do not have a single episode on YouTube that involves my face. I've been very careful about that for some mysterious freaking reason. I think it's just because I don't like face cams on YouTube. I find them distracting. They make more sense on a live basis than oh crap, that was a lot of money from pretty much nowhere. I don't even know. But yeah, no, I'm much stockier. I think I've got a good 30-40 pounds on him. Interesting, I'm not scooting along the ice like normal. I guess the sword really doesn't have that much of a velocity bonus. Let's see, is Bird in chat? Nope, I think Bird is spending time with Ladybird right now. Yep, stay away from you. Let's see. But, so, like, he was always the guy out running, like, multiple miles midwinter, and I was always the guy sitting at home playing games, stuff like that. But then I hit college, and I was like, alright, let's start running. And unless, like, I actually was almost the same weight as him, which is pretty crazy. Of course, I'm much shorter, so he was still much thinner, but, that was, oh god, that was, like, sophomore year of my, college experience. That was kind of interesting, actually, being, for frame of reference, I'm currently 180 pounds. I don't know how important that is, but, yeah, 25 pounds down was pretty impressive at the time. And then college happened, and then it's just like, well, freshman 15 has nothing on my sophomore 25, just because, oh god, I barely slept that entire year. I don't even know if this is remotely useful. I guess I could see the merits of it, considering I don't have, like, a direct long-range attack move. Fuck. There we go. Oh. But yeah, I barely slept sophomore year. I think there was, like, the most amount of sleep I got was because I pretty much had, like, crap. I pretty much had, like, mono for a while. That was rough. Getting mono in school is not a very fun thing. I don't think it was actually... No, it wasn't actually mono. I just had, like, 104, 105 fever in the middle of school. And it, like, wasn't the flu or anything. I was just very sick. That was rough. Yeah, getting sick in college was, like, one of the... Actually, it wasn't too bad. Just because I was very much on top of, like, my schoolwork. Alright, let's get one of these. I don't even know if it's useful or not. But, like, let's see. But, like, I was just bedridden for, like, I think 2 weeks straight. That was, I'd say not fun, but, like, I managed to binge through 4 seasons of Digimon. I want to say it was 4. Wait, no, 3 seasons, because I don't like the second season. So I managed to binge through that as long as, oh, plus all the movies, of course. And I'm dead. Crap. But no, that was rough. I don't like the TNT slaying. I'm gonna switch over to other stuff.